Welcome. Slow your breath. Settle into the moment. Let your body soften. Allow your shoulders to release. There is no hurry. There is only this quiet attention. This time is for the mind. A gentle reset. A slow training. We will reduce noise. We will notice more. We will move with clarity. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel the space between breaths. Let the space widen. Let thought come and pass. Do not reach for them. Do not push them away. Simply observe. The purpose of this listening is not to fix everything. It is to create a different habit. One small change repeated. Less thinking as a practice. More seeing as a result. Better action as the natural outcome. Begin here, softly, calmly. We begin. Chapter 1. The quiet ground. The mind needs a ground, a simple place to rest. When the ground is steady, thoughts lose urgency. They stop grabbing you. They become softer. Ground is attention, a small point to return to. The breath will work. The body will work. A short phrase will work. Pick one anchor. Return to it often. Notice how thoughts rush forward. They push for response. They promise clarity if followed. This is the habit we will change. When the mind pauses, clarity appears. Ask yourself, where does my attention go by default? Is it scattered? Is it pulled by impulse? Name it without judgment. Then return to the anchor. Practice the pause. Pause for 2 breaths before any decision. Pause for 2 breaths before speaking. Pause for 2 breaths before reacting. This tiny rule will shift the field. It creates microstructure. Microstructure accumulates. Observe the quality of perception when grounded. Colors are less aggressive. Sounds are less urgent. Ideas feel more spacious. You can hold several strands without strain. The mind expands rather than contracts. This expansion is not effortful. It is a gentle widening. It is a patient openness. It sees more because it chases less. Clarity comes not from adding attention, but from making attention steady. Let the anchor be small. Simple is easier to keep. A single breath, a soft phrase, a fingertip pressed to the palm. Choose one and return to it. Again and again. This is the foundation. Chapter 2. Seeing before judging. Most thought moves fast. It labels, it judges, it reacts. This speed blinds you. The label replaces the observation. You think you see, but you only see the label. Practice seeing first. Describe what is present without evaluation. Notice shape, tone, texture. Notice tension, temperature, rhythm. Name the facts quietly in your mind. Not to analyze, simply to record. When you hold observation before judgment, you create space. That space allows a fuller picture to emerge. Often the first impression is exaggerated. A soft pause reveals nuance. A slower glance exposes truth. Ask a question occasionally. What is actually here? What am I missing? What is beneath the first impression? These questions open the mind. They slow the reflex to conclude. Seeing is also pattern recognition. The calm mind notices patterns without story. It detects recurring signals. It notes timing and tone. It senses when things shift. This skill grows with stillness. When you see clearly, you make fewer mistakes. You avoid unnecessary corrections. You act with directness rather than reaction. Your energy is preserved. Your effectiveness increases. Practice small acts of pure observation today. Look at an object. Notice its edges, its light, its shadow. Hold the observation for 30 seconds. Then return to breath. Repeat often. This trains the eye of the mind. Chapter 3. Reducing internal noise. The inner dialogue can be loud. It comments on everything. It makes predictions. It argues with reality. This internal noise blocks perception. It consumes energy. We will simplify the inner voice. Short sentences inside, calm prompts, gentle reminders, not a flood of commentary. Begin by noticing the tone of your thoughts. Are they urgent? Are they repetitive? Are they dramatic? Observe them without shame. Observation dissolves intensity. Then apply a gentle constraint. Limit yourself to one instruction at a time. For example, notice breath, or return to task. These short cues interrupt the chatter. They redirect attention without struggle. Label repetitive thoughts if they persist. Planning, or worry, or commentary. Labeling reduces fusion. It creates distance. Distance restores choice. Silence the need to justify. Inner arguments often attempt to prove something to you. They try to convince. They exhaust you. Let them speak, then choose not to follow. Reduce the rehearsal of future worries. Many thoughts are rehearsals. They play out outcomes that have not arrived. They consume the present. When you catch rehearsal, pause and return. Use brief internal anchors. A word, a breath, a gentle note. These small tools cut through noise. They make room to see. Chapter 4. Clarity through limits. Clarity rises when you set limits. Limits on time. Limits on attention. Limits on words. Choose single-focus sessions. Set a clear start and end. Work with the mind you have now, not the one you wish you had. Limit the information you allow. Turn off unneeded notifications. Close tabs that do not serve your current aim. Simplicity outside supports clarity inside. Apply limits to speech. Speak one clear sentence. Then wait. Let the silence do its work. Often the response reveals more than additional words. Limits are not deprivation. They are precision. They shape attention into a tool. The mind becomes efficient. Energy concentrates on what matters. Ask what a single decision would solve right now. Do that. Do it calmly. Do it fully. Then return to breath. Limits also protect rest. Set boundaries on work. Make recovery non-negotiable. A rested mind is clear. A tired mind produces noise. Chapter 5. Action from quiet. Action that arises from clarity is distinct. It is not frantic. It is direct. It uses less energy. It achieves more. When you act from busy thought, movement is often scattered. Friction grows. Resistance increases. Acting from quiet reduces friction. Decisions surface naturally. Execution follows simply. There is a sense of right timing. Not forced, not anxious. Practice small decisions in silence. Choose one task. Prepare minimally. Act now. Observe the result. Small cycles create confidence. Notice how reaction and action differ. Reaction is immediate and loud. Action waits for alignment. Reaction is about urgency. Action is about fit. You will find most urges do not require action. They seek release. Pause. If the action remains necessary after the pause, do it. If not, allow it to pass. Act with fewer steps. Simplify processes. Remove redundant moves. Each simplification is a clarity gain. Chapter 6. Long practice and gentle structure. This work is cumulative. Small habits compound. They build a mind that defaults to clarity. Design a daily routine that supports stillness. Short focused sessions. Brief periods of observation. Timed breaks to rest. A simple nightly review. Keep rituals short and reliable. A 2-breath pause before meetings. A 5-minute observation period after waking. A 10-minute focus window midday. Rituals are scaffolding. They relieve the need to decide repeatedly. They preserve mental bandwidth. They make the mind predictable in useful ways. Recovery is essential. Respect sleep. Respect downtime. Allow unstructured moments for the mind to integrate. Growth is not only in effort, it is also in rest. Over months, small practices shift automatic responses. You will notice more accurate sensing. You will find simpler choices. You will experience action that works with less effort. Think less as a practice. See more as a consequence. Act better as the outcome. This sequence is not linear, it is circular. Each feeds the next. We have slowed the breath. We have grounded attention. We have practiced quiet observation. We have reduced inner noise. We have limited distractions. We have learned to act from clarity. These are not separate tasks. They form a living habit. Return to any piece whenever needed. There is no failure, only repetition, only patience. Now we will deepen the practice further. We will widen the view. We will bring this calm into the larger field. Allow the mind to rest in awareness. Do not chase insight. Do not demand results. Let understanding appear with the calm. Consider how often external pressure pushes you to think more. The world rewards urgency. This training asks for another posture, not withdrawal, not avoidance, a different stance, a careful, patient, steady approach. When noise rises, return to anchor. Breathe, observe, label, choose, act. This cycle will slow down the tempo of your life. You may notice resistance at first. The habit of doing more is strong. It promises progress, but it often creates shallow results. The deeper work requires less visible effort. It demands steadiness more than speed. Practice the pause in conversation. Just 2 breaths. See how people respond. Observe the space that opens. Notice what becomes visible that was not before. Practice single tasking in small daily tasks. Wash 1 plate with full awareness. Write 1 paragraph with full attention. Read a single page slowly. These small acts are training ground. Practice constraints on consumption. Consume less input. Choose fewer headlines. Choose a quiet hour each day. Let the mind breathe. Let the body join the practice. Slow movement, gentle walks, minimal strain. The body and mind are partners. When the body is steady, perception sharpens. Question: what is 1 tiny habit you can keep today? Choose it, keep it simple, repeat it tonight. Deepening presence. Presence is not sudden. It is cultivated. It grows when you return to it, over and over. When presence increases, you notice subtle clues in the environment. You read timing better. You feel when to push and when to wait. Your decisions become quieter and truer. Presence also improves relationships. You respond rather than react. You listen without planning the reply. You allow the other voice to complete. This creates space for better outcomes. Presence is measured in small acts. A steady tone, a calm gaze, a patient pause, a restrained gesture. Each sends the message that you are here, not distracted, not hurried. As you practice, your inner critic will still appear. It will question the pace. It will ask for visible progress. Acknowledge it. Return to presence. The critic quiets when met with steady observation. Practical reminders for daily life. Keep a short list of priorities. No more than 3 items each day. Focus on them slowly. Action naturally follows. Before responding to messages, take 2 breaths. Read slowly. Choose 1 sentence to reply. Keep it concise. This reduces ongoing mental clutter. When meeting others, listen more than you speak. Let silence carry weight. Short, clear statements are enough. They invite thought. Create a short nightly reflection. Ask, what did I notice today? What distracted me? What small practice helped? This review is a compass for gradual change. Cultivating calm confidence. Calm confidence emerges from repeated quiet choices. It is not performance. It is steadiness. Confidence without noise does not demand attention. It holds presence. It trusts timing. It trusts perception. It relies on steady practice rather than on constant proving. Notice how calm confidence affects decisions. You choose simpler paths. You avoid dramatic swings. You preserve energy. You act with intention. When you feel doubt, return to small practices, breathe, observe, act on 1 clear step. This rebuilds stability. Conclusion. Rest and return. Now, let the mind soften further. Let thoughts become gentle. They may continue to arise. Allow them. Let them be less pressing. Breathe slowly. Lengthen the exhale. Feel calm spread from the chest to the limbs. This expansion is small, but real. Remember the sequence. Think less, see more, act better. Not by force, by subtle training, by simple repetition, by quiet discipline. Choose one practice to carry forward, one small action you can repeat tomorrow. Keep it brief, make it reliable. Let it shape the day. As you rest, allow integration. Do not strive for sudden change. Change accumulates softly. It manifests in small, stubborn ways. When you return to life, take the pause with you. Hold the anchor. Protect your attention. Let action be the result of seeing. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to continue. Gentle consistency will reshape your mind. Over time, clarity will be the default. Slow your breath now. Feel the quiet within. Know that this practice is available at any moment. It is simple. It is yours. Rest here as long as you wish. When you move, move from calm. When you act, act from clarity. When you speak, speak with intention. Thank you for listening.